Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. Hope you're doing well. Hitting you guys with the biggest music news story that broke this past weekend. Came shortly after the release of Jay-Z's new album, on which apparently he responded to Kanye's outbursts that happened, I think, this past summer, this past fall. The timeline sort of eludes me right now. I think it was this past fall or so, where Kanye was ranting about him and Jay-Z kind of having a bit of distance in between them, saying, hey man, our kids haven't even played together, man. Our kids haven't even played together. And, at the time I sort of understood where Kanye was coming from. He sort of looks up to Jay-Z. Jay-Z has been an integral part of his career sort of being what it is today. And to sort of kind of see them having some distance between them, see Jay-Z not really directly engaging with Kanye, or I guess not being friends with him or friendly toward him, I can imagine sort of infuriating Kanye, because he does kind of have a very sensitive and a very penetrable ego, and something like a bit of a cold shoulder from Jay-Z could most certainly tip that off. Now, apparently Jay-Z, I'm not going to talk too much about it because I am going to review the album soon. I'm not going to talk too much about the lyrical, message here, exactly what Jay-Z was getting at. But apparently Jay-Z responded to that on his new record. That infuriates Kanye. And now, and apparently the ball has been kind of rolling on this for a little bit, so I see no reason why Jay-Z shouldn't have said what he said, since it kind of seemed like Kanye was out the door already to begin with. But now it sort of seems like everything's kind of broken out, everything's out, everything's kind of been birthed out into the public, and now the fight, which at one point was maybe semi-private or, just kind of like a little low-key, has now turned ugly and high-key and a bit petty and a bit bitter, with Kanye reportedly leaving Tidal over a financial dispute. Apparently, there's even a lawsuit in the works here in regards to this. Now, again, this should be no surprise to everybody, because Kanye has been a little lukewarm on Tidal for a while now. Kanye, of course, like Jay-Z, he likes to look successful. He likes to look like he's on the cutting edge. He likes to look like he's on the next greatest, newest thing. And for a while now, Tidal has been kind of slagged left and right in the music industry as just being like Jay-Z's little baby, just a vehicle for all of these artists who are at the top of the streaming service to just get more money off of their music, despite the fact that they're already all multi-millionaires. Which, in my opinion, is fine. Make your money, get your money. I don't begrudge any of these artists their success, but they have to realize that to the general public, who are never going to see that much money in their entire lives, like, it doesn't look that good. It looks kind of ugly. I think the whole press conference they did for this thing, the way that they rolled it out, it looked a little cringy. And I think they went into this streaming service thinking that the star power alone of all of these artists at the top of the service, that'll get people on board. That'll get people interested. That'll get people, on the bandwagon for Tidal, when in fact, most people are just like, I don't know. Like, what does the service actually offer that nobody else does? I mean, you have sort of an HD sound, and I guess there's some, sort of exclusive content and curation on the platform. But whenever, you see some kind of article or some kind of news piece saying, hey, so-and-so just released some exclusive music on Tidal, uniformly the response isn't, yay, new music. Uniformly the response is, not this bullshit again. So, of course, like I said, Kanye has been lukewarm on Tidal for a while. Tidal already seems like, despite the fact that it's still going, still seems like it's going kind of strong. It's already been kind of seen as this negative thing, as this thing that's dead in the water. Kanye has been distancing himself from it, has been caught sort of deleting supportive tweets of Tidal from his Twitter feed, without any explanation, until the press sort of caught him on that and was sort of looking for an explanation. So I'm not surprised that things have been or are panning out the way that they are here. But to see now that Kanye is now kind of pushing this into a financial dispute, it's more than just, hey, it doesn't look that cool, it doesn't look that good, I'm not that interested in the organization or in the platform anymore. I don't really feel like I'm getting as much out of it as I would like to, and I just want to leave. Now it's turning into a financial dispute. Now he's seeking money. Now he needs millions of dollars from Jay-Z. And again, it doesn't look good, and I think it, is going to delegitimize the platform, unfortunately, a little bit more. Honestly, at the end of the day, while Tidal is not perfect, I think they didn't roll it out well. I think it is still a net benefit to have more competition in the music streaming platform and the platform in the music streaming platform market than to have less. It's better to have more competition in there, even if it's a little more, than less. I feel like Kanye leaving in such an ugly fashion does, again, take away some legitimacy from the platform. Is he going to take his music with him? Will there be no more Kanye music on Tidal Music? I'm not exactly sure. But he is apparently like seeking to leave sort of, kind of the main brain sort of Bilderberg style organization at the top of the platform. And again, he's seeking money after all of this too. Does not look good for the platform, while the platform did have a little bit of a boost and some relatively positive press with the fact that Jay-Z put his new album out on it exclusively, which is still running there now. Eventually, from what I hear, it's going to come out on other platforms later. There's going to be a physical release later, but for right now, it's exclusively on Tidal. There has been, again, some good press in relation to that, but now to sort of be hit with this negative press immediately after, it's going to kill what little momentum 444 brought to the table. Again, I hope this doesn't kill Tidal. It doesn't look good. It looks very ugly. Can't be good for the platform at all. And if Tidal is going to succeed into the future, I feel like it needs to not have all of its eggs essentially in one basket with all these music celebrities at the top of the platform. You need to offer people something in terms of a service, okay? You need to offer people something in terms of a service that is unique, a service that is different, a service that is superior to any other service in the music streaming industry. And you have to look at what people actually want and what people are actually demanding. People are demanding free. People are demanding great playlists. People are demanding great curation. People are demanding, a little bit sound quality. People are demanding access. People are demanding variety. People are demanding that anything and everything that they want to hear, it's on there. Okay. And I don't think Tidal is living up to all of those ideals in this industry. Again, I feel like Jay-Z is putting all of these eggs in one basket. Hey, I have all these music celebs on my team. Your average person, even if they're a Beyonce fan, is not going to jump to Tidal just because it puts another couple of pennies in Beyonce's pocket. They're not. They're not going to. They're going to stream the new Beyonce album where they can stream it. They're going to illegally download it if they need to illegally download it to hear that Beyonce album if they don't have the money to buy it. They're not going to buy a Tidal subscription just so they can hear the new Beyonce album. A lot of these people who sign up with Tidal, it's a free trial, or it's sort of, just like something that they're going to just pay for this month and then cancel it later because they want to hear the Jay-Z album. You don't have people committing to this service because they think it's superior to anything else. Again, you're putting all those eggs in one basket. And if stuff like this keeps happening with guys like Kanye, or who knows how everybody else feels, because, Lord knows you don't see Rihanna or Madonna or Daft Punk online every day saying, hey, Tidal's awesome. Hey, Tidal's amazing. You don't see all of them cheerleading for Tidal every day, and I'm yet to sort of see, will the next albums from any of these people be exclusively released on Tidal? Maybe Kanye felt some type of way with the way his album was sort of handled, in that whole Tidal situation. Who the hell knows? But I digress here. Again, does not look good. I hope Kanye gets out of this what he's looking to get out of it. And hopefully Tidal is still around when this is all said and done. Probably will be. But again, Jay-Z, if this is all about that star power, and star power is the lifeblood of this thing, if you have 3-4 more instances of this, there's going to be way less incentive for anybody to sign up to this thing.